Hehehe and welcome to another PrisciTV day. Hi Doc. Hi Onolith. Hello Ace. Hehehe voice. Hi Moppy. Hey, a very crab salute. My broda's lolalol yesterday was a crab-tastic day. Hi Ricket.
Wow.
We unleash the crab. Darth thanks you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks you my crab broda.
Wow.
King of Pinatas thanks you for the 11 months.
Yeah.
Thanks you in crab.
Yeah.
OMG what's going on, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Onolith thanks you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
King thanks you for the subbies. Thanks you crab. Not a crappy Saturday, only crabby? Lolalolo. When I think about crab, I think about the way they eat. A very crabby day. We were talking crab lalolo. Well, the thing is that we gonna turn crab, we like it or not. Are you prepared to be the peak form? Hehehe gems. A peak life form lolol. Yo, passing by make the Prisci crab reel. My broda, thanks for the Prisci art. Behold. 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 Is saying sup. There are some seashells. And a thick pepe. I mean a pepe. Making a sand castle. And on the background there's like some rock. Like some rocks. Thanks, you really cute Prisci crab. Thanks, you. My brodas, I hope the day had been going crab-tastic. Here there's some crazy rain going on. Lolo. The crazy rain situation. Is the weekend also peak day? Thinking about it, imagine being able to game as a crab. Would that be cheating? Because you have many legs. farming warframe enjoy the gaming. Had been playing Neo 3 enjoy lots. So much water him, that's more reason to crabify. What is crabify? To turn a crab. To turn a crab? Or became more crab?ふえふえふえ。
ふえふえふえふえふえプリシザウィークエンド。
We Prisci the weekend.
The crazy rain situation is problematic. Lol. Hello ZVJ. Is not cheating as evolution? I think if you are a crab already is okay. Rains helps you at night. Well, the sound can be very chill. Crabs are the future. But can you evolve in something more peak than crab like Crab 2.0? Is that something? Like more meta? The Elden Ring lobster. Hey ZVJ, thanks for the 35 steak. Hey ZVJ, thanks for the 35 streak. Lol.
Yeah.
I will start to call M steak.
Wait a second, is that Prisci, the bug conqueror? I kneel in the presence of such power. Prisci 37 Prisci Chad.
Lolo lolo lolo. Lolo lolo lolo. He kneels to the presence of such power. That's correct. Delta thanks you so much for the 31 months. Thanks you. Now I must start rapping over this beat. Lololo. Throwing some crab bars. Some crab pincers. Okay, here I go. Hooey 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 hoo hey hey.
ふえふえふえふえへうへう。
Hooey 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 hey hey. Awooga booga. Yeah. Lola lol. My rap is too much. Too much fun for Prisci. The pen was on fire when I was writing those bars. My brodas, we have 2 picks today. I don't know which one start with. One is a vid about itashas, that means anime cars, and the other one is about forgotten video games. Coin flip. I don't have a coin. Womp womp lololo. I have a meds box that will work. One side and the other side lololo. Front will be anime cars, back means forgotten video games. Give me a flip. Front side is anime cars. The box had speak. The box had choose. So yeah, my brodas, let's start with it. First video is I entered Japan's biggest itasha show. Wait, there's an Google coin? OMG, there is one. Lololo. Thanks, now I know. Hope you're ready from some brum brum cars. Let's go.
On this episode, I entered Japan's biggest itasha car show in my Pro Box. See, look. Humanoid battleships.
That's some big ships.
Humanoid battleships is what this game is about. But yeah, McLaren. Miku is Legion. Itasha. We're here again today to talk about those cars with pictures of anime girls all over them. A few years ago when I first made a video covering the biggest itasha show in Tokyo, I was a bit worried that the regular audience would be like, not really into that sort of thing. Turns out there's a huge amount of you out there who are into that crossover between JDM cars and Japanese pop culture. And thanks to making these videos, I've met a whole lot of really cool people that I wouldn't have otherwise. And it even ended up with me going on the Trash Taste podcast to talk about my history as an anime nerd.
Damn.
Everything you like is actually based on something else.
Your life is a lie. Don't be happy. I'm going to tell you what.
That's exactly what I was aiming to destroy them.
So the obvious question is, well, why haven't you made an itasha yourself? Well, first of all, a full wrap of a car costs a lot of money. So I started off with my Motocompo, a little fold-up Honda Motocompo. And I entered that at the show a little while back, and it ended up with me finding a cosplayer of the character on there. It's a character called Lum from a series back in the 1980s, got remade recently. And managing to get a photo of the Motocompo with a cosplayer dressed as the character, I think sort of put a lid on that. We need to move on to an actual car. Well, then I found out Japan's biggest show of its kind, Itasha Tengoku, which normally runs in spring, was running an autumn event. So I thought, okay, I need to do something. I didn't want to commit to a full car, didn't have much time to get done, so I did the Pro Box. And just ignore the four-wheel drive stance right now, it's getting fixed soon, I promise. As far as choosing the character goes, it's a VTuber called Jelly Hoshiumi. If you don't know what a VTuber is, don't worry about it, but if you're watching this video, there's a good chance you do. I sent her a message saying, do you have any high-resolution art I can use to print out to do this? She sent me a big folder full of stuff, so I kind of assembled it all together and took it to my buddy Narita-san, who is a sticker guy. Narita-san printed it out on some automotive-grade wrap, and it was pretty easy to get done because all I had to do was unbolt the hood of the car and take it up there, give it to him, and get it wrapped over there. You might also notice in the background of that video that Narita-san is a huge Hot Wheels and other car memorabilia collector. So we might need to go back to his shop one day and feature it because it's actually really impressive how much stuff he's got there. We'll come back to the Pro Box a bit later, but for now, let's go to the Autumn Itasha Tengoku show. All right, well, as usual, we'll go for a bit of a walk around the show, see what's here.
Laplace.
And I will do my best to explain whatever I can see, which, if you've watched any of the previous videos, you'll know is more than I should rightly know about this sort of stuff. So as is usual at these kinds of itasha shows, you get a pretty big range of cars. I mean, it's an all-style car show. Right, Euros, Lamborghini wheels. Over here, big vans, old classic Kyusha style, sort of a street slash drift style. VTuber Okami Mio, low down sedan. Oh, hi. ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Hi. All right, I'm barely 1 minute in, and I met these guys. They gave me, so this is what you do. You get stickers. Each of them gave me one of their stickers of their cars. So this group, they're called, was it HoloLive Gamers? Okay, and so HoloLive are a bunch of VTubers. We'll explain that later on. And it's mostly this character, Fubuki. So they seem to be mostly a fan of this character, Shirakami Fubuki, which means in English, white hair snowstorm. She's a white fox, so we've got this one. Actually, look in the back here. Dark. This is the sort of collection these guys start to get. So each
That's so cool.
This is the sort of collection these guys start to get. So each of the guys here will have a sticker usually, and they will exchange them. Unfortunately, I didn't. Mine didn't arrive here in time to give to people, but yeah. So this is a C35 Laurel. Slammed to the ground. Right, S14, this one's Okami Mio, which means, Okami means wolf. She's a wolf girl, so I've got fox girl, wolf girl. And, they've just all come together in a group. When you come to this event, you can sort of sign up as a little group and all park together. And, thanks to the weather, pretty nice day out. So R34 four-door. I've shown these in videos before. I really like the way four-doors suit itasha for some reason. They just seem to pull it off really well. これなんかどっかで走りますか？
いや、もう基本的には展示大きいのイベントがメインです。
はい。なのにいいブレーキ、いいホイール、いいタイヤが必要でしょ。
やっぱ見え張らないと。
そう。はい。Yeah, if you don't see that's the thing with these cars. You need to have good parts because it shows your passion. Right, once again, Advan GT's big brakes. Oh, and FBK, Fubuki Racing. That's this character. Yeah, not all of this is obviously official art. Sometimes the character design gets a little bit more risque compared to what the actual companies make. Oh, here we go. Okay, so from this side, perfectly normal looking two-tone Panda A86, but see, they're all pointing over there. There you go on the side. See, so you don't need to go too extreme with the design.
That's really subtle.
You can go nice and subtle like this one. Yeah, see how nice everyone is? It's a nice hobby. It's fun. This sort of thing just adds an extra level of everything to a car meet. You know, it's not just cars modified, that's it. You know, there's the whole design aspect on top. And look, you can turn up in a dead stock Suzuki Hustler if you like. That's fine. It doesn't need to be modified. Like those guys said, it doesn't show passion, but and then you stuff the entire front with plush toys, and you can come to a show like this, or you can have a decked stager, once again, with the same character on the back. And you might be thinking, why does it say Merry Christmas at this time of year? Well, a lot of the things on these cars are sort of in-jokes that you don't get unless you watch these characters' live streams. Yeah, which once again adds a bit of a level to it. This is, yeah, it's a bit of a step up from a Suzuki Hustler. GT3 RS, huge brakes. This guy has passion. The Euro Civic. And the color design is so good. And next to that, Mercedes-Benz S660. Well, where's the itasha, you might ask? Where's the design? It looks pretty normal. Here it is. On the roof. When I was talking to those guys before, I was saying that, oh yeah, my car, I only wrapped the bonnet. But you know, you don't do everything all at once. You know, you don't need to do every side, everything all at once. You know, it's like getting tattoos. You don't do it all at once, you kind of build it up, right? Just sort of adds to the impact of it. Or you can just do it with a bunch of magnets, Eurocamp magnets. Yeah, I mean, it's a... Well, at least you can go home and not be embarrassed. I'm hoping to see more roof racks today, just so I don't feel left out. Has he got the Suisse shoes? He does. See, the accessories are important too. Mitsubishi Delica. Yeah, so what you need to do while you are watching this is understand that there's a lot of different styles of both car and character and what the art looks like on those cars. So you need to think about, what style do I like? Do I like the sort of graffiti style? Do I like JDM looking cars? Do I like West Coast looking cars? See, even if you don't really vibe with Japanese style of doing things, right? You can borrow techniques from home. If you know somebody who does pinstriping, you can do it too. Honestly, if you think about it, building something like this, especially out of a K car, wouldn't really cost all that much money. This one's made out of a Daihatsu Move Conte, and he's just stick it over the rear window and lights. Alright, and just some remove the headrest and done, and slammed it on chrome. Okay, this is great. I like this. Some of you might already recognize what this is meant to look like. So this is, I guess you could say, a VTuber replica of Hibino's D1 Grand Prix A86 back in the day. And it has a bunch of parody stickers. Right, so instead of, this is Hibino's shop Sunrise, it's Hollow Live. Right, Ukes. Right, Hollow X, and the old D1 banner. Now there's Taniguchi, young Taniguchi. Just for reference, so you know, this is what it's meant to look like. Like, this is what it's a replica of. And big collection of A86s. Suisei. Pretty haggard looking one. Oh, once again, we've got young Taniguchi on the bonnet for some reason. なんで広島Taniguchiがいるの？イカ天に出たよね。はい。
ノブが審査員だったから。
アピール？
そう、眉毛を描いてもらおうっつって。
Taniguchiさんが自分の眉毛を描いた。
描いてくれたんです。
This I need to explain. There's a drifting driver called Taniguchi. Some of you might not know him. Back in the day, super famous, won D1 Grand Prix. He's now a GT racing driver. This is what he looked like when he first appeared on an option video, and it sort of became a bit of a meme. So these guys in these A86s all entered a Ikaten group drifting competition. Taniguchi was a judge, so they got him, just sort of in order to, I guess, appeal to him. They printed this out and got him to write his eyebrows on, because his eyebrows, yeah, it was sort of a thing to do back in the day, to sort of, Japanese guys would shave their eyebrows so they'd sort of look like that. Yeah, anyway. よく知ってますよ。いや、昔の谷口なんか私のアイドルでした。いや、だから今赤いイチゴに乗ってますから。Yep, this car has seen some action, that's for sure. But let's stick it up. Infinite Stratos, that series, that's pretty old. You can see, yeah, bit pixelated there because the yeah, it's hard to get artwork for an old series like that. So a quick explanation about why this event is on now, because normally the Itasha Tengoku events run earlier in the year, and there was one earlier this year. But they're so popular, they decided to run two. So there was a spring one and an autumn one, which is obviously running now. Manhattan Cafe on the Isuzu, I don't know which, the 117. And that actually reminds me, so one of the big draws of these shows these days is, and a lot of you probably know this series by now, Uma Musume, the horse racing game where the horses are actually girls and they're named after real horses. If you've seen previous ones of these, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's none here today. I was walking around this morning trying to look for them. Apparently there's a big live concert on today with all the actual like Uma Musume actors, or seiyu, like voice actors, performing live, and that's where they all are. Like, I came here and I'm like, oh, there's gonna be lots of the horse girl cars here today. I'm like, there's none here. Oh my god, it's fallen off. The series has actually fallen off. No one likes it anymore. And it turns out they're just in a different location. They're out in Saitama somewhere. So they're not here today. That's the only downside to this event here today. And despite that, as you can see, it's full. Like it has just as many, not just as many, it's missing a few. But it's just as busy as it normally is.
Peak mobility.
Right about now, some of you are probably thinking, wait, on the intro, I saw cars driving. I don't see any cars driving at this event. Well, that's because that was a different
Peak transportation.
event after this one called the Enjoy Itasha Festival down at Suzuka Twin Circuit. So to show that some of these cars do actually get used on the track like you'd expect a sports car would, I took the bullet train down to Suzuka Twin Circuit for the day to check out the event.
The Enjoy Itasha event had two classes, Drift and Grip, which were held at the same time on two different parts of the course. And I was actually surprised to see so many cars in the Grip class.
OMG no Fubuki.
Because quite a lot of cars came to the event and did not drive on the track, they had a midday parade run.
By the way, if you're wondering about the Motocompo, I did actually take it to the show in the back of this. It's sort of like a little bonus thing in the back. Like when people would look at the car, they'd look at the back and go, oh, there's a Motocompo in there too. Also, it's leaking something. I also decorated the roof rack with a CR two-piece wheel from my Silvia and put on the door there, the Jelly Racing Service, you know, because it's a shop car. That's the theme of this. It's like the, you know, because it literally is my shop car. I also wasn't the only person who had a bike in the back of their car at the show too. Let's go back to a diver. See this? Yeah, there's a rule for displaying cars here, where if you have like even if you have like a mini bike and stuff like that, like I have with the Motocompo, you're not allowed to display it next to the car. The only thing you're allowed to display next to the car is like some sort of little prop or table or something like this. Like on this Bocce the Rock Suzuki.
Bochi.
That's actually really good art on the door there.
Bochi.
WRX split bonnet. It's interesting. No way. I haven't seen these for so long. I remember these. These are they Wanli, aren't they? Yeah, Wanli blue tires that were sold a while back. They're actually blue. Like, I don't know if they make blue smoke or anything like that, but they were made for K cars.
No pink tires?
And you can see on the sidewall there, made in the third week of 2015. So these are a little bit old, but I guess they're just on here today for display. I saw a set of those tyres for sale about 2 or 3 months back. I wonder if that's what these are. And some pretty wild aero on this Roadster. Its wide guards hide a soft and cute interior. Oh, that's interesting. Sort of a blacklight shadow version of the graphic. What's he got on the inside? Looks like he's built a little bar in the back. What it looks like. Oh, he's a character that absolutely blew
OMG Chiyakawa cars.
up recently. And on the McLaren, Chikawa, these characters. Kids like it, a lot of adults like it too. It's kind of hard to explain it. I think that's the main character, Chikawa, which means, I could be wrong, it's like Chisai Kawaii Mono, like small cute thing. And they're a bunch of like small animals and they get up to various hijinks. That's the Momonga flying squirrel, and there's like a rabbit and a cat, and yes, it's of various characters. I don't know. I don't watch it. You can probably understand why. Yes, it's of various characters. I don't know. I don't watch it. You can probably understand.
Lololo. How the plushie is there. Lolololo. Contains the power. Lololo. Yeah, he's getting the Chiyakawa explain okay.
Understand why. But yeah, McLaren. And it looks like someone just walked up and put this on there, which means he won an award for something. I mean, if you're going to be brave enough to do that to a McLaren, you deserve some sort of prize. Pretty nice chaser. Even without the Girls and Panzer graphics. This is good, I like this. Okay, so once again, parody stickers, big thing. BTCC looking Primera. Alpine, usually that'd be the Alpine Dynamics team. Dynamics are the wheel brand. But it's Coronemics because of Corone. That's clever. I like that. So nice plain white GTR. And give a sort of a unique
That looks clean.
cutting on the window banner graphics, and it keeps in with the theme. So this character, Biju, is she's made of crystals. So you've got the sort of crystal design here. That's really well done. I like that. I wonder if it makes tinking sounds as it goes down the road. See, that's an in joke that you'd only get if you knew the character. So it's just sort of a way to show to other people who are a fan of that character that you understand them, that you like them, that you watch them, you understand their lore. You know, the little
Maki from Love Live. Amen. Love Live first season are my beloveds.
fan things that only fans understand. Yeah, there is something for everyone here today. This Wagon R, it's got a
That would go so hard with pink or white tires.
It's got a cutting on the rear window, but you know who this would suit? Like this design of body kit and this color? Iron Mouse. What do you think?
OMG yes. small. Lololo.
Full wrap on the Supra. Another
Is never enough pink.
Bocce car, Integra, and yeah, once again, the props, very important. You need the props. Wow.
Nah, that goes hard. Is that a K on guitar? Bro likes music animes.
We are now once again in the
OMG, look at the plushies. Even Miku is co-pilot.
The Miku Zone is Mitsubishi EK, right? And I have to explain this every year because Miku doesn't seem to be getting any less popular every year. Hatsune Miku, originally a
I think Miku is more and more popular. Miku and Tito.
voice simulation software turned into an entire industry. The character gone through many evolutions. These days you can see live shows where they do like a big sort of hologram on stage.
The forehead. The forehead. The forehead. Lololo.
That's a bit of a throwback. Cardcaptor Sakura.
OMG Sakura.
Honda Legend Coupe. I just saw a truck in the background I should go and look at, but we'll go over there in a sec. Aero rear on the FD. You got to see this. This is great. So there's actually Decotora over here as well, believe it or not. But this one caught my eye. This is actually really on brand. So this character here, Jufte Radin, and you can see she's a bit more classical looking. Well, Radin also a VTuber, but she tends to talk more about sort of classical stuff, like a lot about art, Japanese art, literature and things like that. So yeah, it kind of suits the usually more of a classic theme of Decotora. Yeah, I just thought that was really good. And this one too, classic looking Decotora, but
I'm loving this Corone like old anime style.
normally on the back of these, like some of them will put images of goddesses and things like that. Well, this is actually a VTuber, once again, Korone, but she does these streams on Tanabata where she dresses up as Orihime, who's like it's like a goddess sort of thing. Anyway, where she answers the wishes of the viewers in a sassy way. So they've got her on there instead. Blue Archive Salika. Blue Archive is a phone game. I like this when they layer chrome and then layer over the top of it. That looks really good. I've seen that done a little bit more this year. I saw it done at the previous show and it works
Crazy chrome design.
pretty well. Is that a Camry? Renault Alpine? Oh, these are the... Oh, okay, these are the MF Ghost cars. I mean, yeah, that's a reasonably simple sort of thing to do. Blue Archive, Kazusa Civic. Yeah, really good show here this weekend. I heard that it sold out. I just didn't think it would be as big as the main event earlier in the year. I think this Land Evo is a pretty good example of a sort of middle of the road, nicely done itasha, right? You got the graphics on the side. Shion from HoloLive. And a few little plush toys on the inside, little mild decoration. Yeah. Oh, do they have the... Yeah, this became a bit of a thing. LOL Automatic. It was something she said on stream once, and this became a very popular sticker, like for driving an automatic. Oh yeah, by the way, I should have pointed this out. See this? These little peekers? There's actually a prize for these. Like I'll see if I can spot some on some of the other cars, but like the quarter window art, they're actually giving prizes out for that. I think I don't know at this show, but I have seen them do it at other shows. Like people make little custom quarter window art and they can win a prize for it. All right, slammed
Cool.
S15 on VSKFs.
Cool.
Let's go looking for the, and it's on the back window.
Gura.
I really on VSKFs. Let's go looking for the, and it's on the back window. I really like this Civic. It's so nicely done. But unfortunately, this character, Aqua or Akutan, has retired. She doesn't do live streams anymore, unfortunately. Car still looks cool though. Oh look, it's like one of only a couple of Uma Musume cars here today. Agnes Digital, that's it. All the rest of them aren't here today. They're at the live event somewhere else. Which is a shame because a lot of the Uma Musume guys spend a lot of money on their cars. Okay, this is interesting. So the series, Sengoku Otome Legend Battle, alright? And what he's got in the back,
Bro have the pachinko on the car. One gambling to go, please.
is the pachinko game based on the series and the video game. And for some reason, a lot of pachinko machines in Japan are based on series. You know, there's too many to count, really. There's, Evangelion Pachinko, Fist of the North Star Pachinko, Lupin the Third Pachinko, and things like that. There is another Uma Musume here, Marvelous Sunday, on the Coco. It's a Fiat Panda here as well, and it looks like they've gone down to the local art supply store, bought a huge supply of Posca, and drew Rebecca from Cyberpunk. That's all hand-drawn. Maybe you should have drawn over the faded paint. Obey. Miku is lead.
Cult.
Look at this. Look how many there are. Look at them all. Staring with their blank eyes.
Lololo.
With their blank eyes.
That's a big Miku.
I'm not even sure all these plushies will fit in the actual car when they have to go home. Maybe they have one of those, like in-car 12-volt vacuums and like a vacuum bag to collapse them all down. Is that a Hustler? Yeah. Suzuki Hustler.
Bro, with one of this cars I will totally get all the ladies. They don't gonna fit in the car.
With Gura. Okay. That's kind of funky.
Funky Gura.
So this character, Gura, quit and then came back. Now what's interesting about the way this VTuber world works is sometimes the characters belong to the person who's playing them, and sometimes they belong to the company that they work for. And in this case, this character belonged to the company, so when she quit, she had to come back as a legally different yet quite similar character to the one she played before. Reimu on the Lexus. Yeah, Toho Project will never die. This series will be popular until the end of time, I think.
You hear that right, Toho will never die. OMG, that's amazing.
Yeah, one thing that's weird about this is that any of these cars out on the street would stand out. Like they'd really stand out. You know, and almost everybody drove here as well, so the majority of them are street registered. But when you cram them all together like this, they don't look quite as out there. Or does that just make it even better?
Oh wow, nice design.
Yeah. Let's do a little comparison here with this Honda Fit. Right, plain side, some sort of aero, probably Jay's Racing, I don't know, looks like it, and side with graphics. Come on, you all do this in video games, right, when they have these graphics? The cars are just better with cute girls on them, right? I think so. Oh, that's interesting. And look at this. Real car. I don't know, that wasn't a collab skin or something, but I'll have to double check. They might have just modded it in. That's cool. That's kind of clever. Oh yeah, why is this, okay, I don't know if someone can tell me, why has this pose become popular recently? Like the showing your molars. Like there was a car, hang on. Yeah, see? That. Oh, Zenless Zone Zero car. Does anyone still play that? This is kind of nice. I like this. That's good. Azure Lane, which is a gacha game about battleships, as you can tell. The game is about battleships. Humanoid battleships is what this game is about. That is exactly what this is about.
Damn game must be good. Game seems really good. Nice gameplay.
Ships. Humanoid battleships is what this game is about. That is exactly what this is about. They've got two Ferraris here wrapped up. So obviously
Bro, I was about to ask that Lololo. Like the bigger the ship. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
people are buying those rolls, that's for sure. Oh yeah, last time someone complained at me I didn't show the bikes. There's one downside of a bike is you don't really have that much.
Ace will check Lololo. Ace sacrifice himself. Lolol. I'll check Lololo. I'll check Lololo.
Room to work with. Although there are a lot of smaller areas, I guess you could put little details on. There's Shishiro Botan, who is a VTuber who's known for, I guess, being good at shooting games. It's a nice design. I guess if you're colour matching all the bits and pieces here, here's one.
OMG purple. Whoa.
Toa, whose, I guess, colours are black and purple, so you can get a good theme going. Now the rocket fender on the CB. Watame. Okayu. So it seems most of the bike guys are choosing VTubers. Even the naked style bikes. Oh, this is a good one. It looks like a race bike, but it's the colors of Murray from Evangelion. I like this. This is clever. This is good. Okay, so Spice and Wolf, which is the name of the series, but it looks like Walter Wolf Racing, using the exact same coloring. And there's a little joke here. So the character in the series, Horo, who's a wolf girl, obviously, likes to eat apples. That's really clever. You wouldn't spot that unless you knew exactly what that was. Full wrap on the back looks pretty good. I'm assuming those are brake light covers. Oh, and this is a trend I've seen recently. People do here, they flip their license plates around. Yeah, K cars have, they don't have that little anti-tamper thing on the rear like most cars do. This thing here, it's like a little anti-tamper thing on regular car plates, so you can't take them off. Oh wait, I saw this on Twitter.
How does bro drives? I'm trying to make a mental image.
Yeah. We'll take it easy driving this BB. Oh, this march has Potenzas with a Nismo seat with a lace interior. And this one looks like a spec racer. He's got Advan AO50s. Oh, it's actually a picture of it racing, look. Oh, and there's a picture of it on its roof. Well, I guess it's his previous car.
OMG. They go wild on the drift.
Oh, and there's a picture of it on its roof. Well, I guess it's his previous car, probably. Now, this one kind of suits the theme pretty well. Suzuki Jimny. And it's Eurocamp, or I guess laid-back camping. The character Nadeshko, they go. It's a series about camping, basically. There's even a VR game where you can go camping in VR. Here we go. The SRT itasha with, they look like 20-inch VSKFs. Hoshikawa Sarah, I think she's a Nijisanji VTuber. There you go. Absolute clash of cultures right here. Oh, this Lappin. I remember this from last time. Okay, so last time this guy came, at the spring one, he had a character on there which is this rabbit, which is the mascot for, I guess you could say, like Japanese social security number. But right now he's got this McDonald's character. This is an actual McDonald's character, and I'll have to pull my phone out to look it up. This is an official McDonald's character called Imadake Dabuchi Tabemi. That's her name. I think they call her Tabemi-chan for short, which basically means let's eat a double cheeseburger now. So a double cheeseburger is a dabuchi in Japanese, and he's chosen that. As you can see, the logo blurred out. Non-official. Bit of a gag one, this one. All right, I think it's rollout time. Let's go back to the shop. So if you're wondering if Jelly's actually seen this car, yes, she has. I remember a long time ago she'd mentioned she liked boxy-shaped cars, which is sort of why I thought the Provox would be good to put this wrap on. And on a more recent stream when she was talking about cars again, she showed it on that stream.
Where's the Pro Box? I can pull up the one Noriaro did. It's got me on it. It's so cute. I like it because it's like kind of like cubey, you know? It looks diagnosed. What does that mean?
Yeah, typical FaZe Connect chat. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more car content like this from Japan. For all the regular viewers, if you've stuck through this long, next video is going to be the A86, the Beans, is coming back probably in the next video. Also, big thanks to all the Patreons and YouTube channel subscribers who get to see the videos early. Here's some more itasha videos for you to watch as we go to credits. Thanks for watching. See you next time. All right, post-credits bit. You thought this car was bad? Well, look at this. Battleships.
I might look that Battleship game. If so many people play it, it must be good. Lolololo. My brodas, that was a fun broom broom video. That was so fun to watch. I was trying to spot characters I know, of course. A Prisci car, who knows, maybe someday. To go broom broom. Gotta go faster. Ima jump. I ma jump on the beat. Lololo. This lo-fi lolo. The bikes were clean AF. Mad Jack, have a good night. Bikes were cool AF. I could wrap if I could wrap a car, would be some Toho or Love Live character. Probably all the Love Live girls from first season. That would be it. My pick. The McDonald's one was so lol. Bro saw an ad and think, yeah, that's it. Waifu. But right now McDonald's in Japan are doing some lol things. My brodas, thanks a lot for watching a video with me. One video please. Was a long one but was fun AF. It's time for this vampire to resto. My brodas, please take lots of care. Drink lots of water. Thanks a lot for being here. It's nice to read y'all. Again, please take care. Have a nice rest of the day or night. No, not today, sorry. This vampire got arresto. I am sicko mode. Please donate plasma if you can. Take care, I love y'all.
NYAN ニアンニアンニアン